Okay, I just got it. This is Lutron. These smart home accessories is for lights. We do have a few smart lights in our home, but the problem is like they're bulbs. And I'm like, if the bulb goes out, you have to replace the whole light. And so the better option is to go with a switch, right? So you're controlling the switch and the switch controls the light. Some of the things you lose out on is, the colors or being able to change colors basically. But this is a dimmer as well. It's smart on the wall. It's smart on, it's got a remote, and it connects to both the HomeKit for Apple devices and Alexa. So I got a kit here, and I'm gonna install over this weekend and tell you what I think about it. So let's go ahead, and this is kind of my unboxing portion of the video. So, woo, I like it so far. It's got boxes in it. So here's a kit. Comes with a dimmer, remote, smart bridge, and the free app. It's in the kit, wow. And then here is an additional, because the kit was supposed to come with two things. Okay, so really cool. I'm really excited to install this, and so yeah. So let's go ahead and open one of these and just have a look-see at what's inside of this little box. I'm excited because I really like smart home things, and I also want to be able to dim my lights as well. There's a lot of dimmable LED lights. I'm like into LED lights, and cool. I like cool better than warm. Instead of it going yellow, I like the kind of bright, it's not blue, it's just white and more like natural light. Sometimes they call it natural light, but they call it yellow. It's kind of hard to find some cool things. Here it is, but I can't get it out. It's like child-proof or something like that. Just give me a second. Holy potatoes, that took forever to get open. Okay, wow, that was hard. So if all my experience based on getting the package open, that was so hard. Okay. Anyway, so I looked at like all these devices. You can't believe, like for weeks, I'm like, oh, what kind of light do I want? What kind of light? And I was looking at all these things, so pretty cool. Little remote control. So I'm gonna put this by the couch, so we can sit there and like control. Oh my goodness, a little light's coming on. Isn't that cool? And then, a box, another box. So I have one of these for the Philips system, the Philips lighting system. So we got some Philips lights throughout the house. And so it'd be interesting to see how it compares. And look, on the back is my HomeKit thing. Oh, I just showed you my HomeKit number. So, but I can control it with that. So it's got an in, it's got a power thing, and a self-destruct button. Just kidding. Okay. And then it's got power for that. There's a little power cord and something to hardwire it in, or something. Oh, they're nuts to hardwire this in. So it's got 3 things coming off the back end of that. And this gang, it comes with a gang. You must be wondering, what is a gang? So I've got 3 switches to replace, and I've only bought 2 here, but I got a 3 gang switch thingamabob. So I'll be replacing that. And so yeah, and a little, what do you call this thing? It's a internet cord thing. I used to know the names for all these technologies, changed so much. Okay, so I'm excited. We're gonna go install this. I'm guessing the other package, well, let's just open it anyway. This probably has the same thing. So I'm gonna get some extras. Now these are for dimmable lights. You can get dimmable or just regular plain ones. They're about 50 bucks a piece, but that's not bad because I was paying like 25 bucks per light bulb. Now the lights that I'm gonna install it on, they are like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on one and like 6 on the other. So I'm not gonna buy 6 or 4 different single light bulbs and have all those different devices. So there we go. Has the little remote thing and the switch itself. So cool beans. Okay, so I'm gonna install this and I'll show you all of everything. Okay, I've now installed the Lutron switches, the dimmer switches. I didn't get the middle one. It didn't come with the kit. I'll get that later. That's for the fan. So I've got one for the living room light and one for the dining room light. Okay, so they're all in place. All I have to do is hit on for on and down. And then there's the two middle buttons where I can switch up and down the power. So dim or brighten. So that's one way to use it. You can also use it with the app or Alexa or Siri. Okay, you can also use your Echo Dot to control the Lutron switches. So if I said, Alexa, turn on the dining room lights.
Okay.
Or Alexa, turn on the living room lights.
Okay.
So that's one way you can do it. Or you can also ask Alexa to dim it to a certain amount. So not yet. So Alexa, dim the living room lights to 10%. Alexa, dim the living room lights to 10%.
Okay.
Cool, okay. And Alexa, dim the dining room lights to 10%.
Okay.
Cool, so there you go. You can also use Siri to turn on your lights or turn on or off your lights. Siri, turn on the living room lights.
Okay,
Ta-da.
the office lights are on.
What? Siri, dim the living room lights to 10%.
Okay, I set the office lights
Cool.
to...
Siri, turn the dining room lights on.
Okay, the chandelier is on.
Ooh. Siri, dim the chandelier to 10%.
Okay,
Ooh.
I set the chandelier to 10%.
Awesome. So there you go. Yeah. You can also use this with the Home app, and you can set it with specific lights, like turn it to a certain brightness, turn it off, or like the living room lights. Oh. So there you go. Now I don't have, the LED bulbs here are not necessarily dimmable, so there is a part where I'm dimming and it does a little bit of flashing. If I just go to the next level, then it kind of stops flashing. So it's not really a problem. I can get, and I probably will replace them with dimmable bulbs. The other ones are the filament type bulbs, and they dim up and down, no problem at all. So I've installed the Lutron hub here next to my Google Wi-Fi box. I actually had to get a Wi-Fi splitter where not Wi-Fi, but Ethernet splitter, where I could actually plug in extra things because the Google Wi-Fi box only has one port. And it's next to my Philips Hue hub. So they work like right next to each other and just fine. So I can talk to Siri or Alexa and control my lights in any of the rooms of the house. So I've used this for a few days now, and I really like the usability. It works really well. It took a little bit of stuff to hook up. Had to call customer service. They were really great. There's a problem. I only have one Ethernet port, so I had to get an Ethernet splitter and stuff. But other than that, they've been working fantastic.